So what you guys are seeing in this video, this is John out here with you for another highlight factory here. This is a quest for a 7th Elite Championship. And this first game, this is an exhibition warm-up game where we absolutely dominated the opponent. So you're going to see a lot of crazy goals and things in here to go. And then the next two clips after that will be Game 1 of the quest for 7 and then Game 4, the final game. Because there was a lot of goals scored both ways, absolutely some crazy goals that you're going to need to see. And I'll chime in as we go along in terms of things to look out for and what I got coming up on the channel here. I've made a lot of videos lately, but what we're going to end up doing, since now my PS4 is kind of recovered from the crash and everything else, I was going to make a lot of NHL 16 videos. Turns out I wasn't able to do that because the PS4 kind of crashed after I had MLB The Show. That's a sweet tip-in goal right there. I had a foul on MLB The Show in 16, which kind of corrupted everything. It messed up my PS4. I guess there was a roster foul or something like that. So pretty much next month is the NHL 17 beta. Sign up for it. I think you got until July 7th if you haven't signed up for it already on easports.com/NHL. Sign up for that, and I'm going to go ahead and make some beta videos. What I see that's different, hopefully some things that I end up finding that are actually good. So it should be a pretty fun time on the channel here, just to not only save a lot more highlights and things that I wanted to go ahead and do, but this is also a nice highlight package to be able to get it done here, because we're a man down in this playoff run right now. Our left wing started a new job and is going to have some crazy hours and stuff like that, like myself. I work a lot of late nights. So last month we ended up getting it with 3 hours left to go in the window to get 6. Now we got to do it a man down and try to get 7. And Nick and I have played a lot of games. I got center and he's got the right wing. We played a lot of games, but it's been quite a different experience being able to have to play twos to try to get this done in the playoffs for the first time. See, this guy's money. And you see, we're already late in the third period here, and this just keeps getting progressively worse for the other team, whether they're self-inflicting injuries or we just keep on bringing it to them. My goodness. But it doesn't stop there. Have you ever had a game where you whooped on somebody so bad? I'm sure the club that just finished #1, they had 1 loss and 2 overtime losses, I think 125 wins. I'm sure they've seen this quite a lot. I've never seen 11 goals in a game, but it's not done yet.
They gave up. They scored on themselves.
The danger with a game like this, as you guys know, especially if you play a lot of hockey league games and you're trying to practice and going into the playoffs, is when you're playing a game like this, especially with a man that's playing a man down, honestly, you're not really sure how you're going to come out in the next game to start the playoffs or, you know, be able to get through adversity. So this is game 1 here. We're down 2-1 after the first period. After we just put it on our team and scored 13 goals, now we're already down a goal here. And there are some absolutely crazy goals here, and we weren't getting a lot of breaks. So I got smashed against the boards right there. Normally that's a 5-minute penalty, and that didn't happen. But we got a break right there. I got it tipped in off of the defender. So you'd think that we have a chance to come back in this game, and that everything is going to go back to how it's supposed to be. We'll go back to dominating. You're going to get a chance to see it's going to change a little bit here. Get another bounce, take a 3-2 lead, and you think we're out of the hills. We were down 2-0. We got 3 straight goals. It's still middle of the second period. Yeah, there's tons of time left, but it seems like one team's got all the momentum. We got it secured it back. But look at that crazy tip-in. There's been a lot of weird goals in this game, and it's not going to stop anytime soon. It is a 3-3 game right now, and they're kind of sweating bullets because this team scores a goal like that. You ever hate that when the guy's coming on the right side and he wants to end up shooting a shot just because he's about to get hit? Well, what you didn't see in the clip was that was his second goal of the game already scored like that. So they got 2 of these, and they already had a tip that you just saw previously. So it really feels like all the momentum is just taken right out of the sails after you scored 3 straight goals. Now they come back. We got to try to tie it in the period, and that's exactly what we do. Kind of said that to Nick as well. You got to try to tie it in this period because you never know the way the game is going to go, and guy does just that. I think we had 16 goals, averaged 4 goals in the playoff run. He had 10 of them. Absolutely ridiculous. Check out the forecheck on this play, and then will to just not quit. That's what we're all about here with CFH, so it's pretty sweet. There you go, with 2 minutes left. What a hell of a spin move, a hell of an individual effort. That's what this man's all about. And that was the game-winning goal. Now I'll take you to Game 4. The second game was 3-1. It really wasn't that far apart. We had 2 goals within the last 2 minutes, just like the first game. We're down 1-0 already in the fourth game. We won the third game 4-0. The third game was the only one that we actually totally dominated. So we just tied up after we were down 1-0 after the first period. And there you go, right away, 2 minutes later, they fire back. You would think all this stuff with rookie champs and amateur champs and everything else, that we're going to get some easy matchups playing these 4 games on the road here just to see what the other team's got. I bump right in my own defender. I try to get in the way to block that. I hit the defender, and now it's 3-1. And now we're in another huge hill to climb with 9:41 to go in the second period. So again, all the momentum is against us, and we were behind in the first, second, and fourth game. Had to score a lot of goals. We needed every one of those 4 goals for, and wouldn't you know it, the same stuff that happened to us in the first game that happened twice, I figured why the hell not, and just shoot it right after they had scored 2 straight goals, right after they got that third goal, came back off the ensuing face-off and had a shot that had eyes. Now you're going to see a few things here where there's just a lot of pressure, and it was money time in the third period, and a lot of you guys that are good clubs, you know that. The third period is a chance to go ahead and strike. You got to put everything you got. Either a winner going home, pretty much. Shot goes off the bar. But a good forecheck again, a good cycle. And we got a few more chances for us coming up here. It was absolutely a pretty sweet sequence.
Out to the half wall. Why isn't he shooting? Waits with it, at the point with it. Not going to shoot, at the point with it. Pulls his way along, skates it across the blue line.
Unbelievable. Another post right there.
Snaps it to Stevens. Pressure mounting here.
We had this 2-minute power play. We pretty much kept it in the zone the entire time. Came back, reset, got a few more chances. It is still 3-2. We're working our ass off to try to score another goal.
Painful block shot there. Ray, he has been outstanding. You are right. Detroit's got another win.
And there's the chance we needed. Another power play. With 9 minutes to go in the third. What I don't like about NHL 16 is the accelerated power play time. Back in 12 especially, you could tell there didn't used to be an accelerated clock. And I thought that that was pretty cool because when you're on a power play, you actually feel like you should have the advantage. Not in this game, where a lot of other teams can score shorthanded goals no problem. All the pressure on the world in this guy, and goes ahead and puts another one away. Carried the offense pretty well in terms of goals and assist ratio and all that, but this dude was just banging in the goals left and right. And you're going to see the final goal here and the celebration at the end. There was another good setup. Just missed. I don't know how that one didn't go in. But you keep on fighting for it. That's what you got to do. Especially in this game, going up against a computer centerman, I got to do everything I can to make sure we win all the draws. And as you guys know, you win a lot of draws, you get a chance to make something special happen.
Detroit's got it. Play to be made now by Alexi. Wrist shot.
Let's go!
And that's the hat trick. There won't be many on the ice, if any.
That's the game-winning goal right there, ladies and gentlemen of the playoffs. That is number 7 out of 10, 70%. Success ratio is pretty good for a club that hadn't played in 2 years. Coming off a lot of accomplishments in 12 to have 3 top 3 finishes and top 1 finish because we had the game for 2 years. 13 was a pile of crap, but now look forward to NHL 17 in the beta next month, so stick with me in terms of videos and everything else we got coming because I want to give a breakdown of what the game's supposed to be like and whether or not you guys should get it.